I'm a Hufflepuff. I know.
Welcome to Things I Got Wrong, your general trivia podcast with a healthy dose of internet and media things. I'm Ryan Bott.
I'm Richard Miller.
I'm Stuart Hopkins. Round Robin Day.
Robin Day.
I was going to say, are you ready for Round Robin?
What does Round Robin rank in Rotten Tomato percentages? Do you think Things I Got Wrong has a higher critic score or a higher user score?
We're definitely critically acclaimed.
Fair point.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I've never seen a Godzilla film, to be honest.
Wow. Reptar.
We have this little, we found it at Five Below. It's, like they always have like those cheap ass candies there, but it's a tin that looks like Reptar cereal. And it says like Reptar Bites or whatever on it. And it's like, it is a fucking awesome tin. So we just threw the candy out and took the tin.
Oh, D2 is a great one. That's the best one. That was Emilio's finest work. You have 5 minutes for roping, and you crush the Icelandic goons.
Quack, quack.
Zigoli. Good stuff. Speaking of movies and snacks, this is our round robin game. It is the 46th ever episode, and I will bring back movies and snacks by the end of this, I promise.
I was going to
46th ever episode, and it's another round robin game where I'll bring our own round of trivia for the other three to answer and vie for all the Reptar candies in the world, no matter how good or bad they may be. And this round, like we start every round robin, will be Stu's round first.
Thank you. Alrighty. So my round is called Pork and Beans.
Oh, yay.
Like the Weezer song. So I am the round, not like the food, no, like the Weezer song. So the if you have ever seen the music video, it has and stars a bunch of early viral videos. Or at least the stars from them. So my round is about those viral videos. I'm looking for the name of the video based off the description or clues or hints that I give you. And there's 2 clues per question. One point if you get it on the second clue, 2 points if you get it on the first. Again, I'm just looking for the name of the video. These are all very viral videos, and I'm sure you've seen all of them at some point or another. I would be extremely surprised if you haven't.
Prepare to be extremely surprised by my lack of knowledge.
It's possible. I was really, I don't know. I was hoping because I tested these on my wife to make sure because I was like, okay, I don't know. I want to make sure. Alrighty. So again, looking for the name of the video. Question number 1. In 2003, starting as a pair of flash videos on Newgrounds, Neil, I'm going to butcher this, Sissy Guerra created an entire song using almost and only the character names from this franchise. This is a tough one, too.
Ryan.
The
Simpsons?
It is not The Simpsons, no. It's, again, looking for the name of the video.
Oh, sure.
Move on to the clue. This was later remastered and hit complete viral status when published on YouTube, switching from animation to puppets.
Oh, Rachel. Is it a Harry Potter musical?
Yes, it's Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Yes.
That's what I was thinking of after
Isn't the Harry Potter musical like the end result after they were all done or something that?
It's the compilation, yeah. It's like the whole, it ended up getting like a whole series about it and such. So fun fact, the guy who made it is actually an actor and a comedian now. And he was in the movie The Creed. Like he was in an actual movie. It's just kind of weird to see what
Creed
happened.
Like the boxing movie?
Or I think it's a horror movie.
Creed different?
The Creed.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was interesting.
My body can't produce lactose.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
I can't think of any other quotes from it, but alrighty, so it's 1 point to Rachel. And
my name is sewn as on and all of my clothes.
My wife can recite the whole thing.
Severus.
All right, question number 2. Kidnapping their friend to steal his kidney on Candy Mountain sounds crazy enough, but this video gained 67 million views and had several sequels and even a merchandising line with Hot Topic.
I know what this is. Oh my gosh. You have to give the title. I don't remember the title. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah, right. That's the thing, is you're going to have to remember.
Carl. I think its name is Carl. I know who the characters are.
Again, kidnapping their friend to steal his kidney on Candy Mountain sounds crazy enough, but this video gained 67 million views, had several sequels, and even a merchandising line with Hot Topic. On to the second hint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do you want to say it before I give the second hint?
Yes. Is it Charlie the Unicorn?
It is Charlie the Unicorn, yeah.
What?
You don't remember any of this stuff? No way. I was expecting the exact inverse. I was expecting Brian to know every single one of these and Rachel to maybe have a hard time with it.
I was expecting that too. I was very sheltered.
We're on a bridge, Charlie. Like, come on.
Charlie stole my kidney.
Right.
Well,
okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. This video includes ludicrous scenes, including getting directions from a magical Leopleurodon and being on a bridge.
I have
but
no
if you've never
idea.
seen this, then you're not one of the 67 million views then, apparently.
These show notes are going to be great.
It's 2 points to Rachel. And question number 3. The character Kelly, created by Liam Kyle Sullivan, isn't happy with the purple stuffed dinosaur she gets for her birthday.
I don't know anything about this. It doesn't ring any bells.
After seeing her brother get a car, she decides it's time for her to get what she wants and goes out and does it.
What?
Can I go out on a limb?
Sure.
I'm going to go is this Rebecca Black's Friday?
It is not, no. These are early internet.
Yeah, it was just a guess. I never saw it, but I heard a lot, and the one screenshot I saw was her in a car, so.
Yeah.
I have not, and I'm not ashamed of it. I don't
I'm surprised that this is...
I'm so lost on this one.
All right, any guesses or just
nothing?
This is the viral video Shoes.
Oh my God.
Yes, let's get some shoes. The beginning of it is that she gets mad because her brother gets like a car, a laptop, and a cell phone, and she gets this stupid ass purple dinosaur, so she goes out to get what she wants, which is shoes. This is a lot harder than I expected, and I am very sorry. I expected this to be way easier because, like, if given these hints, like, I would pick up on this stuff. But maybe not. Alrighty, question number 4. Debuting on Newgrounds in 2004, a self-recorded Gary Brolsma was lip-syncing Dragonista Din Tai, or Words with Love. Is the Numa Numa song.
Oh, that's really early.
Right, it's really early internet. It was said that this video was viewed more than 2 million times in the 3 months it was on Newground, and then in total, this has probably been viewed 700 million times in total. It is the 3rd most popular video on the internet.
Wow.
It's pretty nuts. I actually did read up on that guy, though, because I was potentially going to put that in as one of the questions, but I was thinking that was like too obscure, but
apparently
compared
not.
to some of the rest of these, yeah. Alrighty, question number 5. A metaphor for systematic racism against African Americans, this song reached the hottest viral video in the summer of 2008. It started gaining popularity as a joke on 4chan, making fun of the only caption stating, "I move away from the mic to breathe in."
Oh, what? Everything that's in my head.
It might be. I'm worried now because, like, maybe I spent way too much time on the internet in like 2008. It's Chocolate Rain.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what
breathing into the mic.
I mean, I should have made these a way easier for like the hints, because like, man, yeah, Tezande, yeah, he's doing some stuff. I did look at a lot of his like newer stuff, but most of it's just guest appearances on shows and everything. It's nothing like too crazy. Alrighty. Question number 6 and the final question of the round. This one's a little bit more recent. This video was not a part of the pork and beans, but it was so iconic that I had to put it in. So on January 8th, 2010, Paul Vasquez filmed a unique event in the sky, garnering 48 million views. It's Double Rainbow. And the reason I had to put this in too is Paul Vasquez has actually passed away recently too. Yeah, Double Rainbow guy passed away. But you know, his legacy will forever live on.
Double Rainbow.
Double complete rainbow.
Well then, sorry for the hard round. I thought that would be way easier.
It was a good round. All right, Rachel, it's your round.
Okay, so I decided to do a round about stolen art.
Ooh.
This is going to be really fun. And because I know that I tend to be the history person around here, I did it in a different kind of way. We're going to do this Price is Right style. I'm going to give you the date. I'll give you the date. I'll give you the museum. I'll give you the title and any other tidbits I find interesting to help you. And then I'm going to tell you that you have to guess closest to either to a number related to the painting.
Like the price of the painting?
It could be the price. It could be the heist amount.
Oh, okay.
It could be the most recent selling price. It could be the estimated value.
All right.
You're just going to have to give me a number.
Nothing about.
Cool.
And that was I did not know that. I don't know if this will change it. This is a stolen art.
Acquirer.
So this round was written with the thought in mind that perhaps it would be too difficult to give titles. So I will give you my first set of hints. If they are not enough to get anywhere close, actually, you know what? Let me rephrase that.
I don't know if art is 1 million or hundreds of millions.
That's the thing. Actually, let me rephrase that. You will get 2 points for being the one closest, and you get half a point if you can guess the artist, because that's not in the clues.
But these are all very worlds.
I know. So I did take these all from like the top lists. So none of these are some weird obscure one. These are all the top ones.
Okay.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
The painting Storm on the Sea of Galilee, this artist's only seascape, was stolen from the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, Massachusetts on March 18th, 1990. 13 pieces were stolen, including one Vermeer. I would like an estimate of the value of the heist in total. I will go one by one through you guys, lightning round style, so you all get an option.
Okay.
So there were 13 pieces stolen.
It's going to go so well. Just closest
I'm just going to give you guys closest to. I'm not going to make it harder than it already is. Okay, Ryan, what is your guess?
88 million.
Stu?
130 million.
Stu gets 2 points on this one.
Sweet. 13 pieces.
But he is still off by quite a bit. The value of this heist is $500 million.
Okay.
Right. Nothing.
Paintings are worth a lot of money.
Isn't art subjective?
Any guesses as to the artist for Storm on the Sea of Galilee?
Is that the... Well, no, never mind. I have no idea.
Renoir?
No, Ryan, I know you've heard this in Jeopardy recently. There's a reason why I did choose this one.
Because I was supposed to know it?
I also know you watch a lot of Jeopardy, and it comes up in many episodes. I think I've counted 3 or 4 so far.
Picasso. Van Gogh. Dr. Seuss.
No idea.
Okay. No, this is Rembrandt. Yeah, like the toothpaste.
I was close. I said Renoir. They're practically the same. I was closest without going over when I said Renoir.
You ready for question number 2?
Yeah.
This European artist who is famous for his landscapes, including some small towns, had a painting titled Poppy Flowers stolen from the Mohammed Mahmoud Khalid Museum in Cairo, Egypt in 2010. What is the value of this painting? This is meant to be kind of a speculative out there.
When can I guess who the artist is?
You can guess now.
Is it Monet?
It is not Monet. You're in the right kind of time period. Okay. Stu?
I was going to say 50 million.
Ryan?
88 million.
So this one also goes to Stu.
Oh my God.
This one still has not been recovered, but it is valued at $50 to $55 million.
Whoa.
It was not that off. Any other guesses on the artist?
No idea.
This was Van Gogh.
Ooh, wow.
I did specifically pick big names in the art world. I didn't pick, like, My Neighbor Deborah. No.
My Neighbor Deborah.
Okay.
That's the sequel to Totoro.
Question number 3. This painting, by an artist known for his use of dramatic scene and shadows, titled Nativity with St. Francis and St. Lawrence, was stolen on October 16th, 1969, from San Lorenzo in Palermo, Sicily. This painting is now rumored to be either destroyed or lost forever. What would be the estimated value of this painting now? And for this one, I will not let you guys guess the artist because it might be one of the more obscure ones of the round. This is by Caravaggio.
Too obvious.
Okay, Stu, do you have a number?
200 million.
Okay. Ryan?
88 million.
This one has an estimated value of $20 million.
Worthless.
Absolutely. Question number 4. This painting, entitled Rest on the Flight into Egypt, was stolen in January 1965 from Longleat House in the United Kingdom and recovered in August 2002. What is its estimated value? Okay, Ryan, are you ready?
Are you ready? $88 million.
Are you just gonna guess the same one?
It sounds right every time, so
Works
Okay.
works 90% of the time, every time.
Stu, do you have a guess?
3.6 million.
This one goes to Stu.
oh my God.
This one has an estimated value of $10 million. Any guesses on the artist?
No idea.
No.
This is by Titian.
Titian?
He's very
Titian.
famous for paintings of Venus or Athena, like in the clamshell.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
$3 million or $10 million. I need to charge more for my art.
Yes, you do.
Got to know the value of your services.
$20 million. I'm pretty sure Stripe will cover that.
You just need one client. That's it. You're set.
Like all fine art. Although I just looked it up, and the Birth of Venus painting is by Botticelli.
There's a different Venus painting by the Titian.
Oh, okay.
Let me look up give me a second.
The one you're thinking, the clamshell Birth of Venus one, though, is Botticelli.
Excuse me, it's Venus of Urbino.
Venus of Urbino. Almost rhymed. I'm Urbano, you're Urbano.
There's a lot of paintings that feature the title Love and Desire. So take that as you will. Okay. Question number 5. This one was one of the more recent ones to grab headlines, as it is one of the most recent really valuable paintings to have been stolen. It is titled The Boy in the Red Vest. It was stolen on February 10th, 2008 from the Foundation EG in Zurich, Switzerland, and it was recovered on April 12th, 2012. How much is it worth? This one has been valued. Okay. Ryan.
Billion is more than a million.
Let me see, Stu.
I was gonna say like 2 million.
Okay, Ryan.
88 million.
You're right.
Yeah.
What?
This one in 2012, I believe
It was more than 2 million and less than 100 billion.
It was valued at $91 million.
Wow, you were actually pretty
So
close.
we actually got really close. As you kept guessing, all of your 88 millions, I'm like, gosh, if he does it for this one, probably will get it. Do you have any guesses? Boy in the Red Vest. I believe it was either Impressionist or that era. Do you have any guesses on the artist?
Monet.
No. Stu?
No, I have no idea.
This is by Cézanne.
You said Monet was mostly Impressionist, right?
There were a few different eras kind of going along at the same time. I think he was Impressionist. Okay. You guys have survived to the last question.
Yeah, Monet was Impressionist. Sounds
Impressionist.
close. Yeah. Impressionism.
There's one more question. I hope you guys remember question number 1. This was the most valuable painting stolen in the Isabel Stewart Gardner Museum heist. It is titled The Concert, and it is one of only 34 paintings attributed to this artist. How much would it currently be valued at? Okay, Stu, you ready?
Yeah. 120 million.
Okay. Ryan?
Oh, wait, no. Oh my god, now I remember the answer to the first question.
150 million.
Okay.
I wrote that down.
And do you guys have any guesses on the artist?
34 paintings.
This was the Vermeer.
Okay.
And Ryan, you also get 2 points for being closest. This Vermeer is noted as the most valuable current stolen painting, or the most valuable stolen item that's currently hasn't been recovered in the world. It is valued at $250 million.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. What was the original amount of all 13?
500 million.
500 million. Okay.
So I believe what I was reading, kind of the order in value goes from the Vermeer to Storm on Sea of Galilee, because it's the only seascape from Rembrandt. And then kind of goes down. There's a bunch of Renoirs that were stolen. And then they tried to cut one painting out. They failed. I think they damaged it really badly because they were actually cutting them out of the frames.
Whoa.
And then they stole like 2 sculptures, one of which was worth next to nothing. So it was definitely, but they, what they did is they went to the museum posing as police officers. Apparently that was very convincing. And they actually, and then they like subdued the guards and tied them up in the basement. And they had cased it out so they knew when the change of shift was coming. And then they managed to spend 80 minutes total going through the museum and picking which ones.
Ocean's 11 is real.
Right.
No, these things, well, the thing is, one, that's also how they track them is it's hard to sell these. It's hard to transfer them. And so, but there was apparently a big mafia war going on in Boston at that time. So that's like the FBI's greatest guess is it was like paying off ransoms, used to pay off ransoms and stuff because paintings used as laundering. But it's a really interesting story.
Because as we learned, art is a scam. Check out my upcoming work.
That is the craziest fetch quest that has ever happened.
It's really,
Get out
really
of debt with the
interesting.
mob.
Do look it up.
Art.
Like this kind of stuff. I was telling Ryan, like going down a rabbit hole on like this art theft stuff is like super interesting. It's crazy. But Ryan, it's halftime.
It is. And I will say, in case there's any concern there, we do not tell each other our rounds at all. I had no idea what this was going to be. And I don't recall art theft being a thing.
No, I was just sitting on a couch getting mad about something, and I was trying to tell him what I was getting mad about and getting all worked up about. And it was about going down a rabbit hole in one of these things that should never have happened. So I was like, it's about my round, I'm getting mad about it. And like trying to tell him how I was mad about it without telling him anything about it was really hard.
It is really tough.
Because Rachel is a monster and the Antichrist.
Thank you.
So, coming back to my round, I promised that we would bring back movies and snacks into the end of the game. And my round robin is affectionately titled #Give a Movie a Midnight Snack, which is based on the great Twitter hashtag that I found one night, late at night. I will give you a mashup between a movie and a food. These can take a few different forms. This could be a true before and after. This can also be more of a word inserted into the title. There can be a little bit of wordplay around sharing and rhyming words. So it's mostly of the before and after nature, but these can take a couple different takes. It doesn't necessarily have to be last syllable equals first syllable. These will all be fairly obvious once you hear them. You should be able to work them out, but just in case you're trying to do like the math in your head, they can take on a few different forms, if that makes sense. So I will give you a description and you will have to give me the movie food combination that this works out to be. This is give a movie a midnight snack. So 2 points for each correct answer. Buzz in when you think you know it. Question number 1. After a similar parental story to the original, this time around, she's searching for her parents. But her short-term memory loss often forgets that zesty flavor of these iconic chips. Are they cool?
Rachel.
Stu.
Finding Doritos.
Yes.
Finding Dory.
Dory and Doritos. Finding Doritos. She's searching for her parents, but her short-term memory loss often forgets the zesty flavor of these iconic chips. Are they cool or cheesy? Wait, I'm pretty sure they're blue. Wait, with mostly yellow. 2 points to Stu there. Question number 2. In this Hitchcock thriller, the main tennis-playing character finds out his wealthy wife is cheating and decides to murder her, both for revenge and to ensure that her money will continue to feed him the peanut, the caramel, the pretzel, the crispy, the peanut butter, the almond, and all the other flavors.
I have no idea.
In this Hitchcock thriller, the main tennis playing character finds out his wealthy wife is cheating on him and decides to murder her, both for revenge and also to ensure that her money will continue to feed him the peanut. Yes, dial M&M for murder. Will continue to feed him the peanut, the caramel, the pretzel, the crispy, the peanut butter, the almond, and all the other flavors.
That's great.
Question number 3. A secret that's been lost for centuries, and powerful forces that are unrelenting in their search for it. Battered and deep fried, the fate of the world is placed on one young blooming creature and his friends with these French fry alternatives.
Rachel?
Rachel?
Lord of the Onion Rings?
Yes.
image I have of a world saving with an onion ring instead of a gold ring. It's
just
beautiful.
Frodo and Sam carrying a giant onion ring.
Can that be the design art for this episode, please?
I'll see what I can
Throwing
do.
the onion ring into Mount Doom. I shall
Smeagol's
take
just-
the onion ring.
Into the horseradish
Right.
sauce.
Smeagol's just really, really hungry.
It's mine, my own, my delicious.
Powerful forces that are unrelenting in their search for it, battered and deep fried, the fate of the world is placed on one young blooming creature and his friends with these French fry alternatives. That is Lord of the Onion Rings. Question 2 points to Rachel there. Question number 4. Neither zebras nor Swiss rolls nor shortcakes can save you when you're stranded 30,000 high with your greatest fear deliberately released to kill you while being flown over to testify against a mob boss.
Can
I
you
don't know
repeat
the movie,
that?
but I know the. Oh my god!
Neither zebras nor Swiss rolls nor shortcake can save you when you're stranded 30,000 high with your greatest fear deliberately released to kill you while being flown to testify against a mob boss.
I know the movie. I don't know the food.
Now I know the movie, but now I have to second guess the food.
Neither zebras nor Swiss rolls nor shortcake can save you when you're stranded 30,000 high with your greatest fear deliberately released to kill you while being flown over to testify against a mob boss.
I don't know what the food is now. Stew?
Stew.
Is this Swiss cake rolls on a plane?
No. Swiss rolls was in the question.
I was in the question.
Rachel,
Rachel.
I'm thinking of the oatmeal cakes on a plane.
No.
They're all from the same company.
Right. They're all from Little Debbie.
Or cupcakes on a plane.
No. I mean, basically, this would be, all right. No points, but this would be, so zebra cakes, Swiss rolls, short cakes. This would be Little Debbie cakes on a plane.
There we go.
All close, but no cigar. No shortcake.
I just know
he's being
it's a
flown
movie.
over to testify.
I did not know that either.
Was snakes on a plane. All right, no points there. Question number 5. As a young man is born with particular maladies, he slowly discovers himself in strange ways, unfolding the age year by year as all the cheesy goodness on the inside finds its way to the outside of the folded and seared tortilla.
I don't think I've guessed the correct movie.
As a young boy is born with particular maladies, he slowly discovers himself in strange ways, unfolding the age year by year as all the cheesy goodness on the inside finds its way to the outside of the folded and seared tortilla. Like I said, these can take a few different routes on the wordplay. As a young boy is born with particular maladies, he slowly discovers himself in strange ways, unfolding the age year by year as all the cheesy goodness on the inside finds its way to the outside of the folded and seared tortilla.
I know what the food is. I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to take a stab at it? I'm about
I
to
don't know
call
the
it.
movie. I can't. Okay, actually, I'll take a stab at it.
Okay.
The quesadilla case of Benjamin Button.
I mean, you're almost there. You're missing a little bit of finesse.
I only knew Benjamin Button. I didn't know the full name was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I want to give you 1 point because you basically had it. You just kind of threw the
She
words
had it.
out. Yeah, I'll give you 1 point. The Curious Quesadilla of Benjamin Button. So, all right, 1 point to Rachel there. Question number 6, the last question of the game. Accidentally sent 30 years back in layers and layers deep, this phyllo filled with chopped nuts and syrup must make sure its parents are truly meant to be before time unravels just as bad as its layers.
Oh my god.
Baklava to the future.
Nice work.
All right, yeah. those are fun. Accidentally sent back 30 years. 30 years back and layers deep, this phyllo filled with chopped nuts and syrup must make sure its parents are truly meant to be before time unravels just as bad as its layers. That was a fun one to piece together.
That was a good question. That was a really good question. I like those a lot.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think we can bring it back at some point, but that one was really fun. I'm a little bummed that Little Debbie cakes on a plane didn't quite stick the landing, but that is the end of the game. The scores are as follows. Myself with 7. And with a half-point difference between first and second. Stu actually wins with 11 to 10 and a half.
I was going to say,
I am a generous god.
Woo!
As we've learned, half points cannot save your soul.
I mean,
if it wasn't for that question and that rascally dog too. All right, congrats, Stu. That is the end of the game, so we can get some picks where each episode, a couple of us give a movie, game experience, something cool like that we recommend you check out. Rachel, you have a pick as well.
Yes, mine is an app. It's a little more specific, but it might be more expansive than I know it is. It is a note-taking app called Nebo, Nebo. I use it on the iPad because I like the Apple Pencil to use it with. Basically, it has this really, really cool function where it opens like lined paper, and you can write on it like handwriting with the Apple Pencil. Then you double tap it with your finger, and it will turn into typed writing.
Oh man, that's
so
sweet.
you could take notes and just double tap them, and suddenly they're also typed notes. It's really cool. I don't know about its availability on other things, but I use it for everything. I help take notes for school. I take notes. I have a grocery list on it. I wrote my trivia questions this week on it. I wrote my trivia questions 3 months ago on it. I use it all the time. I love it. It has both a free and a pro feature. I'm not quite sure of the difference. It seems to be that you can only have a certain number of different documents at any one given time with the free one. But I haven't run into the top end of that yet. So, but I highly, highly recommend it. I know for sure it's available for iPad, probably for iPhone as well.
The website here says it's iPad or Apple App Store, Microsoft, so I assume the Surface, and Google Play as well. So.
Nice. Well, it's truly wonderful. I highly recommend it. It's one of those things that's just like, it's something that everyone kind of would like to have in their life, in the sense that it makes life so much easier. It was very nice. I really love this app. And if the owners of this app ever listen to this, you are my favorite app. Thank you.
And it handles, you haven't really had any like false positives or any like kind of translation crossover issues or anything like that? It's been really good.
I mean, if your handwriting's really bad, like, so it has this thing where, so like, for example, you could accidentally, I don't know, type an I, but if you put like a little lip at the bottom, it might think it's an L.
Mm-hmm.
Like every once in a while, like it depends on how clear your handwriting is, of course, as far as it can do it. I mean, it's pretty clear. Like it automatically say, for example, if I did like my questions this week and press it, it can pull out that I wanted to do an arrow down, and it'll automatically do like a bulleted list, put an arrow in. And I think the only mistake it made was that it thought my 500 million for the heist value was an S, a 5 and an S, but that's because my words tend to be curly.
Yeah.
It will generally only make words that are real words spelled right and fit in the context, which is also really nice.
Nice. This is really cool. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's, and it, you know, the website is, you know, editable and responsive and all sorts of stuff. And I know you in particular, how much you love, you know, you handwrite so much stuff. It like takes so many of your notes handwritten. So that's really cool.
It's a great app, and I do highly recommend it.
Very cool. Well, that is Nebo, Nebo, and it looks like it's available on iPad, Android. I'm assuming Microsoft Surface. So very cool. That's it. That's the end of the show. But first, if you have any picks or anything like that you want to message us with, which we've been getting a little bit of mail as well, which has been really, really cool, you can send that to us at thingsthagotwrong@gmail.com. Also check out the website at thingsthagotwrong.com and Instagram and Twitter and all that at thingsthagotwrong. Lots of stuff going up every week there.
We're very active.
Yeah. And the next episode will come out around mid-July, so stay tuned for that.
Thanks, guys.
Congrats,
You listeners
Stu.
are our favorites.
Absolutely. But stop talking about Stu winning, our listeners.
I didn't mean to. I think it's wonderful Stu won. Congratulations, Stu.
Thank you.
Very, very cool. Well done, Stu. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye.